So now I want to talk about why sales is probably the best job in the world. A lot of people look down on salespeople. They see us as sleazy, just doing anything for a bit of money. Sometimes a bit of an annoyance. I'm a salesperson. I respect the grind, and the way people go about sales is totally wrong, I think, in my eyes. Some people don't know how to sell. Now, there's a big difference between people actually working in sales and actually being a salesperson. From what I see and what I do, a fantastic salesperson is somebody that gives a fantastic service. That's one part of it. But say, for example, you go and buy a car, and someone says to you, yeah, this is the greatest car ever, blah blah blah. They tell you about it, and then you say, oh, I'll think about it, and they don't call you back. A great salesperson, I'm not saying it does happen, or just for argument's sake, a great salesperson will call you back, invite you back, book you in for a test drive, show you about the car, even lend it to you for the weekend. I know some companies do that. I think BMW Mini do that, and you can take the car away for a weekend. If you like it, you purchase it. Now, there's hardly any effort in that. You would have probably done a road test with a customer anyway. Now, that's probably the best analogy I can use to make it simple, and just to explain why salespeople get a bad rep. There's good and bad people working in sales. Now, going back to the original point, why sales is the best. There's a huge demand for salespeople, but there's even greater demand for great salespeople, and they'll pay you very high. Now, the entry into sales is quite low as well, which is also a huge bonus. And I mean, there's no education behind it, there's no qualification. You may need a good level of English and IT, but other than that, you probably won't even need maths. A lot of it's automated, so you can simply make a lot of money failing all your qualifications, getting nothing behind you. If you can mainly talk on the phone and operate a phone, go down and meet people, get them on your side and offer them the service that they deserve, you can certainly make a lot of money. I mean, it's not unheard of. Most people, they get a paycheck and it just covers all their expenses. With sales, you can literally graft out for the whole month, do a really good month, and you'll make your savings amount, you'll make a bit to invest, you'll make your mortgage payment just from the commission earned in it. And sales is, once you get a year's experience in sales, you will always work in sales. I don't know anyone that leaves sales because they can't do without the money, the thrill of it. I could never go and do a mundane, boring job after doing a sales job. Every day is different. It's fantastic. You meet so many people, so many people. Sales is probably the best job in the world, and you can get into it. If you can stay in it, you do very well. And you can train yourself up. If you're not very good at sales or you hate the job, it's probably your company. Your company's probably bad. Now, the number one thing I find, you have to pick the right company. If you don't have the right company or the right product, change your company. Stay at your company for a year if you need to, and then move on, upgrade. Don't look at the basic salary. It's all about the commission. Most firms will use salespeople as like just leverage. You generate 100k in revenue. I've worked at a company where I generated like close to 60k in revenue, and it gave me £300 commission. I would have made them that 60 grand again if they gave me, at least a 5k off that. And they would have, they had major problems with salespeople leaving, and they couldn't work it out. They were just tight with their money. Rewarding your staff well. If you can find a company, that's half the battle. But get into sales. If you do need assistance with that, let me know, and I'll be happy to help you out.